Schools from all over the Houston area came here to compete for a UIL event on January the 11th, 2013. Today we get to take a quick look at UIL.
Things got started a little late as far as for the journalism events, but I feel like everything since then has run fairly smoothly, just behind.
It's going to help me by just learning the better steps.
I'm really excited about it. I'm really nervous to see who's going to play this.
It's interesting being in this because this is my first time, but I like it.
Most schools will try to practice as much as they can for their UIL events so they could succeed when they come to competition.
And they can feel accomplishments and they can win scholarships and pay for their college. It does a lot of things for students.
UIL, I'm in persuasive speaking, so UIL would probably help me in the future for more public speaking events.
Have the girls practice as often as we can, but really this is their practice.
UIL students come closer by having a new friendship as well as being competitive with each other.
UIL is a really great thing as far as bringing people together.
Being a UIL helps any students create memories that are unforgettable.
When they go to tournaments, they feel a sense of camaraderie, and I think that's important for any organization. You got to feel like you belong to a group and that you have a common goal.
We spend so much time so close with one another, so we find traditions and we make these friendships that will last forever.
More students should get involved into UIL events. UIL can help students come closer to other people as well as pushing their ability in academic events. Don't be shy to talk to your high school UIL sponsor and see where you can fit in. Well, there you have it. That was our story about UIL. This is Sarah Laura.
Okay, remember when I pass the test out, don't write on
Did
them.
you ever wonder why teachers bore students by repeating so many things?
Okay, I'm going to pass them out now. Make sure you don't write on them.
Hey, can we write on this?
When students listen, teachers don't have to repeat things. Do everyone a favor and listen.
Okay, I'm Haley, and we interviewed students today to see how they felt how Obama was doing as president.
I feel like he isn't doing that great this year.
Horrible like last year.
Why?
Just being Obama.
I think Obama is doing great.
Alright. Because he took away the people, unemployed people, he took away their unemployment checks, and now they might not be able to provide for their families. He only gave some of theirs back, and they're not going to be able to do what they were before with just a little bit of money they've already received.
Okay.
I'm Haley from Eagle Vision.
Caney High School is more than a building.
It's a state of mind that's existed for over half of a century.
This tree behind me here was planted in memory of my brother Ethan. He passed away when he was running for class president.
And like many other students, he had dreams, and New Caney High School has helped many students reach those dreams. One New Caney High School graduate piloted the first space shuttle. Another was responsible for putting out the Kuwait oil fires. Who knows, maybe you could be the next famous New Caney High School legend.
The school was established in 1938, and thousands of students have walked the halls, learned important skills, and gone on to successful careers. New Caney High School has always offered many athletic events, academic clubs, and extracurricular activities. Students are grounded in core classes like math, science, and English, and they have a choice of many electives like theater, journalism, FFA, and art. Boots & Coots is one of the world's premier well-controlled companies. It was founded by Boots Hanson and New Caney High School graduate Coots Matthews. The company was responsible for putting out about 1/3 of more than 700 oil well fires set in Kuwait by retreating Iraqi soldiers in the Gulf War. Whatever your interest is, New Caney High School has something to offer. Students like my brother Ethan, a former member of Eagle Vision staff, made school an important part of his life. Ethan was an avid photographer and photographed many newsworthy events. Unfortunately, many students, like my brother Ethan, have had their lives cut short, but the school has memorials for students and the events that they were involved in, with like baseball player Tyler Isaacs and Wingspan staff member Christina Wade. Trees, plaques, and signs are seen throughout the campus in memory of them. Michelle Powell, New Caney graduate, eventually became English department head.
The community and the school both were a lot smaller. It was more of a community atmosphere and not so much connected to the urban area like Humble and Houston. Students pretty much stayed in this area for their activities and entertainment, high school dances, high school football games. Activities in the school were a lot more popular.
The big draws here is two big things. Is the staff here is wonderful, great to work with, excellent teachers and staff that we have here, and also the students here. When I first came here and interviewed for the job as assistant principal many years ago, one of the first things I noticed when I walked in, it was during lunch, and just how well behaved the students were. So that, to me, that's one of the great things about New Caney High School is the staff and the students here.
Science teacher Deborah Redding is one of the longest serving staff.
When I walked through the doors, I met my principal, who was in his overalls, Don Ford, and he told me that I would be teaching high school students. I have an elementary ed degree, and I was teaching high school students. Walked in, I was at the old campus on 59, and at that campus it had plexiglass classrooms, and the campus was so different from my high school that it was just amazing. Students were wonderful, they were willing to learn, they were pretty well behaved. A few fights in the hall, as I remember. Other than that, not too much was different from walking the halls here.
New Caney High School is like many other schools in growing suburban areas. It's going through growing pains, massive growth, but schools continue to build character through clubs, sports, and academics. With Eagle Vision, I'm Morgan Kahn.